Hey guys, Paxon here, and today I'm going to show you in this video why I got Damascus, why I grinded for it, what were my reasonings for it, and also what the best way to grind for each category of guns is. So now in this video we're going to start off with the assault rifles, because they are by far one of the easiest rifles to use, but the categories are they're so lengthy compared to some of the other guns. So we'll just go through each of the camos first. So spray paint's your typical kill 800 enemies. That'll come with time. Then you got canopy, woodland, camo. You gotta get 125 headshots. Digital, you gotta go for crouching kills, 160. Dragon, you have to go for hip fire kills, 75. Splinter, this one you gotta get 100 long shot kills. Topo, you gotta get kills while mounted, 100 as well. Tiger, you just have to get kills while your gun is using all attachments. That one's fairly easy. Stripes, you gotta get kills while shortly after reloading. Reptile, gotta get kills while using no attachments. And the last one, Skulls, you have to get 3 kills without dying, 35 times. So now we're gonna go through and I'm gonna tell you how each of these can be done separately. Alright, so one of the main reasons why I went for the Damascus grind is because in multiplayer, that's the main game I play, and I usually only play like a few game modes, maybe like Hardpoint, Domination, and then like Kill Confirmed. It gets boring eventually, you know, just casually shooting people with the same guns over and over again. So Damascus was kind of a goal I set for myself that kind of made the game more enjoyable, you know, leveling up all of the guns to max level, going for these different camos. It was a lot of fun for some of the guns that were easier, at least. The other guns, maybe like the rocket launchers, the Strela RPG, and maybe the Ride Shield, and those weren't as fun. They were definitely more of a nuisance, and they were definitely a lot harder to do. You know, thank God for the personal radars, the people who run personal radars, and the people who run counter UAVs, because those count as ground kill streaks, which I can cover in a later video about how to get those gold, how efficient you can do those with, as long as the Rad Shield as well. Again, those 3 kill streaks, those are kind of tough. I can cover that in a later video. But going for Damascus, you know, really motivated me at least to keep playing the game, to grind for something instead of just leveling, since there's not really a prestige system in this Modern Warfare, in this Call of Duty. There's not really a prestige system, so there's no you know, oh, I got to 9th prestige, or I've got to this level, like in Black Ops 4 you can get to like level 999. There's not really any of that here. You kind of cap out at 155 as with everybody else, and that's about it. And yes, you can do the officer challenges, but those aren't too challenging either, and those, you know, you can only do so many of those before you complete them as well. So that's kind of the reason why I went for Damascus, and the skin looks kind of cool too. Some people don't like it, in my opinion, but I think it's beautiful. I definitely think it's better than Obsidian nowadays. But that's why I went for Damascus. So I'm just going to go through each of the camos, kind of tell you, you know, my strategy going through it. I got the Damascus camo, I'd say, fairly quickly. I got about a day and a half of total game time played before I got it. I'd say it's fairly quick. So my strategy going in is, you know, first, an easy way to tell how many levels a gun has in total. Say you have your AK-47 or your Kilo, something you haven't really used at level 1. You're like, oh, I wonder what the max level is. Well, you can just go to the camos, and whatever the last camo slot is, the Skulls camo, that's the max level of the gun. Most of the assault rifles are going to be around the 60 level mark, high 60s to low 60s. And the SMGs are lower, around the same. I don't know. I guess they're around the same level, and then you know it varies between each gun. So that's a good way to tell how many levels you have. And then so go into the camo categories. It tells you when you unlock each camo, what level you unlock each camo at, and they're all the same camos for every gun. So we'll go through each category. So spray paint for the assault rifles. Spray paint is at least just going for kills. That comes with time. That's not that difficult. Get that with time, it's okay. Woodland, that's headshots. And again, as long as you're aiming fairly high, the headshots come as well. Digital crouching kills. This may be different if you're more of like a run and gun, jumping around type of gunner. But for this one, if you just crouch right before you see somebody, that should count as a crouching kill. You don't have to be crouching the whole time you're walking around like a turtle, you know, really slow and all that. You don't have to do that. Just crouch right before you see them. That should count. Dragon camo. These are the hip fire kills. I'd recommend either putting on that 5M laser, green laser, or the red laser if you don't want to be seen. But the green laser is definitely the way to go. Makes your fire more accurate and controllable. And another thing you can do is go into hardcore. Hardcore, you know, those for the assault rifles especially, bullets are only maybe 1 or 2 bullets before you kill somebody, and you can just hit fire and just pray that you hit one of those 2 bullets, even at enemies at distance, you know. So that's a good way that I got hit fire kills, is playing in hardcore, especially like hardcore shipment, rust, shoot house, any of that. It's a good way easy way to get hip fire kills. Long shot kills for the splinter. This one's a little more tough just because you kind of can't really run into the action. You kind of have to sit back, which is kind of annoying, but that's kind of what I suggest, is you kind of just try to play angles that you know are set up for longer shots. So maybe you want to play the shoot house, the rust, the shipment. For shipment at least, there's no way you can get a long shot just because that map is so small. But for shoot house, a lot of people like sitting and mounting in the middle. Because if you kill somebody and you're on the middle and they're on the other side, middle area, that counts as a long shot kill. But you can also get the kills instead of camping in the middle. You can also get the kills on the sides of shoot house. If you sit in the back, all the way at the top, those count too. Rust, there's certain angles as well. I can go into more detail in another video about all the angles for long shots as well, for every map. Best place at least. I do suggest for some of these, like the long shots and the mountain kills, play something that has an objective. Something like hardpoint, domination, maybe demolition. I haven't really tried demolition, but it could be good. Simply because the enemies are going to run towards the objective, and if you can kind of find a spot that is somewhat, far, in order to achieve these long shots, then and they're going to run into your line of sight, and you don't have to move anywhere. You can kind of just run towards the objective. So something like hardpoint, there's a set rotation where the hardpoint goes. If you can set up ahead of time, and this goes with the mounted kills as well, which is the next camo, topo. You can set up ahead of time, and they'll run into your line of sight, and you can just get easy long shot or mounted kills there. Tiger camo, that one is kills with all attachments. There you can just, it's simple. It's what it says, get the kills with all attachments. You guys probably already run all attachments on your guns unless you, don't have a max level, but then you wouldn't have this camo anyways. So that's fairly simple. Stripes is kills shortly after reloading. This is fairly simple as well. As long as you're, playing the game, you'll probably get kills shortly after reloading. If this is a struggle for some reason, you get to skull as the last camo, and you still got a lot of stripe camo to go. You can always shoot 1 bullet right when you spawn in, and then right before you think you're about to fight, just reload, and then go into the fight, and that should count as well. Reptile camo, this one is kills while your gun has no attune. So you get 2 kills, don't camp in a corner somewhere and just looking for that last kill. Just keep playing the same way you've been playing, and then you should you know, eventually you'll get better. Those 3 kills will just come with a breeze. So those are kind of my tips going for Damascus for the assault rifle category. In the future, I will be doing all the other categories that are at least fairly different, maybe like the shotguns, the launchers, the riot shield, the pistols, the LMGs. We'll do more videos on those. But definitely let me know down below in the comments if you want me to do, you know, if you have any questions or you want a specific gun. I can help you guys out with that. So with that, stay safe, have a nice day.